So, defining your target market. Does everybody know who the target market is? Yes, yes, yes. Sure? It was kind of a quiet yes. Okay, so the define your target line. So, who benefits from your product and your service? This is a question you got to ask yourself. You know, rather you're going through, you know, your product, you see the benefits of your product, or you have a service. Start asking yourself, you know, who can actually benefit from this? It drives me crazy, especially as a marketer. It drives me crazy. Everybody needs, you know, everybody has skin. Everybody, you know, wants to be, you know, thinner and faster and, you know, look good, you know, but everybody might, you know, need it, but everybody doesn't want it. If you create videos about what people actually want and people are actually searching for, it's gonna basically take you from here to here. It's a total mind shift, because you can sell something somebody wants, like selling something that somebody needs, and you tell them that they need it, they're like, you know, no, I'm good. But somebody who actually wants it and somebody's actually searching for it, that's a totally different mindset. That's a totally different shift. You know, where do they hang out? You know, where does your target audience hang out? You know, online or offline? You know, obviously meetup.com is a good place to, you know, search for people. We talk about forums online. You know, I go to networking forums, network marketing forums all the time online, and I go there. And what's beneficial about that is that, you know, there's people in there asking those questions. So when they're asking those questions, I can think about, okay, there's a lot of people asking this question. So how can I leverage this? I can take those people, what those people are asking, and I can turn it into video content. Because that means if 2 or 3 people are asking those questions in those forums, I can turn that into video content, and all of a sudden put it on YouTube, put it on Facebook, and I can leverage my time, because I know over time there's going to be more and more people coming to that video. Does that make sense? So, you know, who do they look up to? What, you know, popular figures, leaders, celebrities. So in your industry, and think about it in your industry, think about the, you know, the top producers in your industry, the celebrities in your industry. Who do these people look up to? You know, and on Facebook, you can go to those pages. So for example, Eric Worre is one of the top people in my industry. So I'll go there and I'll start, you know, connecting with people there, seeing what questions they're asking, and then I get ideas and I can turn around and leverage that as a video. Does that make sense? So you can do the same thing in your industry. It's like, okay, who's this in my industry that everybody's going to? Who's it that people are searching for? Turn around and then start going there. Look for those people, and then you can start having getting ideas on how you start creating those videos. You know, and think about it. What worries them or keeps them up at night? I mean, this is and if you can master this, I mean, this is basically this will bring you in business forever. So what do I mean? So for example, in network marketing, one pain point obviously is leads. You know, we're taught to go to the warm market, and after you go to the warm market, go to your warm market again, and after you go to a warm market, go to your warm market again. You know, just keep on going through that list. So a common problem people run into is, okay, you know, now who do I talk to about my business? You know, I need, you know, where do I go find people? So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I could create, 17 sources of how to generate network marketing leads. That's an offer I could give away to my audience in exchange for their information, email information. So will that keep them up at night? Of course, because like, you know, I went to my warm market. They keep on saying no. I'll go back. They keep on saying no. So you know, so if I have something online when they're searching that they want, if they're looking for that, then all of a sudden they're on my email list, and I can start marketing to them and building that relationship. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Here's another one you can ask yourself: does age, gender, demographic play a role in your product or service? You know, if your service or your product is for a certain age, you know, target that age. If it's for a certain gender, target that gender. If it's for, you know, a certain demographic, you know, maybe it's for the top, you know, 6 figures and up. Maybe it's for people who are only low income. You know, it doesn't matter. But you can target, put your product or service in front of that target target audience, and I'll show you a little bit about that when we get into the optimization part. And what events do they attend? You know, what groups are they a part of? What magazines do they read? And I'll give you a little tip on the magazine part because I put that in there. You know, when you got, obviously, you guys check out, they have the magazines placed, you know, when you're shopping, right? They have them at the end, you know, where you got the candy bars and gums and all that stuff. And they have these hot, you know, these celebrities, so-and-so's pregnant again, so-and-so's a heartbreak or whatever. That's marketing right there. They, you know, these are the copywriters, these are the best copywriters in the world who are, you know, trying to get your attention to buy their magazine. And then while you're reading it, you get halfway through and you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. But those are ideas you guys can use for your business. So if somebody, you know, those headlines obviously you can use, but kind of twist it into your business, where you have a different, you know, headline. Like, you know, for example, you know, I'm talking about video, so I always talk about video, but you know, 10 tips to get over the fear of video marketing in your business. If you're in network marketing or something like that. That was kind of lame. You might not buy that. You might not buy that magazine, but you get the idea. But you know, but if I said, hey, you know, here are 10 tips as a network marketer to get over your fear of video. As a network marketer, I'm talking to the network marketer. I haven't even thought of the 10 tips yet, but I could go and research those 10 tips, and then I could, you know, turn around and have somebody sell that. So in your industry, think about what it is that people are struggling with, and then you can create and turn that into a video.